Hello. In this second lesson, we're going to have a look at the differences between the simple and perfect forms. Before we start thinking about the differences, let's talk about the similarities. The simple and perfect forms both refer to completed actions and refer to both what we might call the near past and the far past. In other words, something that might have happened as recently as just a few moments ago, or something that might have happened many years ago. Given that they share these similarities, well, how do they differ? Let's see if we can find out by thinking about the differences in the sentences which we'll see in just a second. You'll see 3 sets of sentences. Both of the sentences in each set is possible and correct given the appropriate context. Ask yourself the question, in which context would you say the first sentence, and in which context would you say the second? Please pause the video to spend a bit of time thinking about the differences. I went to Greece is a fact. I have been to Greece is also a fact, only the use of the perfect stresses the fact that you want to connect that experience or thing that you did in the past with now. Think about the situation where you're walking along the corridor past your friends and your friends are discussing possible holiday destinations. They mention Greece. Well, you have experience of being in Greece and you want to join the conversation. Would you naturally talk about this experience as a fact or as a past experience which connects to now, that is, the conversation your friends are having? Well, of course, you would use the perfect form. This concept of a connection with now is vital, and it is the main difference between the simple and perfect forms. The perfect form stresses the connection with now. I drank 4 cups of tea is another fact, a completed activity. Compare that with I have drunk 4 cups of tea today. The use of today is important as it is an unfinished period of time. The rest of today still exists. Therefore, it's possible that you might drink more cups of tea. This inference is possible in the perfect form, but not the simple. Here, we are using the perfect to suggest periods of time which are not yet finished. These periods of time could also be this week, or this month, this year, and so on. Please note that there still is that connection with now. The activities in the past, drinking the 4 cups of tea, all relate to now. Okay, set 3. The simple once again suggests a fact, an occurrence. The perfect form, however, suggests a period that continues up till now and as such could mean 1 meeting, 2 meetings or many meetings. This use of the perfect stresses a period that continues up till now, and this can't be inferred from the simple form. This example also has behind it the idea of a connection with now. In the perfect sentence, we used last few days. These are key words which might suggest that you need the perfect. Other key words which may indicate that we need the perfect could be already, since, just, yet, ever, never, so far, lately, recently, up till now, and not yet. Very often, the decision you'll need to make is whether to use the past simple or the present perfect. It might help to have a look at the visual representation of these forms. The past simple looks like this, and the perfect looks like this. As you can see in the perfect, there is a clear connection with now or the present. One final word about the use of the emphatic have. Have can also be used for emphasis where you really want to highlight that something has been done. I have been to Greece. I have drunk 4 cups of tea. I have met with him. This emphatic have stresses that an activity actually has been done, and you want to stress that point, almost as if someone doesn't believe that you've done it. Okay, now that we've had a brief look at the theory, please try the questions below.